Hi guys, Nikki here. Thanks so much for stopping by and joining me today. I'm so excited to share with you my new Chic Sparrow Spring 2016 notebooks. Look at how beautiful these are. I just got them, well, I got this guy last week. I got him on Friday, maybe it was. So this is the color Joy, and he's coming up pretty true to color in my screen here, in my monitor, but it's a beautiful, not too bright, not mustardy yellow. Just a little pocket full of sunshine. Isn't he so cute? I should have got that inscribed on there. Well, I don't think it would have fit, but so that's the pocket size Enjoy, and these are all classic. I haven't been on the site when the deluxe have been available yet, so the ones that I have are classic. This is the A6 in Tranquility. Look how beautiful that is, and this is the white elastic. I wanted the brown, but I totally forgot to put it in the notes. I get so frantic sometimes checking out because I'm thinking one of you are gonna steal it out of my cart as I'm trying to buy it, so I forgot to put that in the notes, but no matter. And then this one, my favorite size is the narrow size, and some people have mentioned how it looks like there are clouds, and it's just beautiful. I'm not usually into pastel colors, but this kind of reminds me, if you guys know the Hobonichi, I think it's the 2014 Robin's Egg Blue leather cover that everybody covets because it's gorgeous. This reminds me very much of that. It's a very beautiful dusty blue, I think, as Jennifer called it, and it's just really beautiful. I love the variation. So, and these are all classic, but I mostly wanted to talk about the new formula and just kind of try to give you as much a visual as possible as to how much the dye really does affect the leather. And if you are not a fan of the American Dream because of how stiff it is, then I think that the new colors are definitely for you. So you should at least definitely give it a chance. There I go with definitely again. So here is the American Dream in its undyed, naked, or nude natural state. So this one's a little bit darker. He's had a couple tanning sessions, but this is the leather in its undyed state. It's very soft. It's very pliable. You can see that it offers little to no resistance. It's not floppy, okay? It doesn't flop over like the Outlander. I don't know if you guys have seen Carrie Harling's video on the Outlander, but when she holds it like this, it like flops over, so it definitely, well, maybe it kind of does that, but it's definitely not floppy like that. But just to give you an idea, it's not a stiff leather. It's not a firm leather. I don't know what's between floppy and firm, but whatever that word is, that's what this is. So it's squishy, it's pliable, it's not by any means stiff, as a lot of people have described the American Dream leather. So enter fall 2015 colors. This is a pocket holly, all classics here, and this is a narrow London fog. So this guy has been used. He was used exclusively for about 2 weeks, and he's not as workable. He offers some resistance when we try to get him to do what we want. If I work the spine, he will of course lay flat and plop and pass the drop test as such. Okay, so same thing with this one. This is the narrow in London fog. He pretty much holds its shape because I think because the dye affects it so much. The dye is what makes it stiff. And so you can see that it has some wrinkles in it from me working the spine so that it will lay flat. So you can see there the wrinkles that creates. So I'm not a huge fan of the wrinkles. That's why I don't roll it. The stiffness doesn't really bother me so much. I think my love for the colors outweighs the leather. And I just think that with use they soften enough for me over time that it doesn't bother me so much. And I think that when you get the classic version, it's not nearly as stiff as the deluxe version with the pockets, because then you have kind of double the stiffness, right? So with the classics, it's not as big of a deal. But anyways, so it does offer some resistance. It's not nearly, I don't want to bend them too much because I don't want to create those wrinkles, but you can see that it's not going to be as workable. He's not going to voluntarily, or he's not going to do what I want him to do. And if they're not going to do what you want to do, you don't need them in your life, right? Just kidding. Anyways, so this is the one. So these are the fall 2015 colors with the old dye. Now the new dye that Jennifer has, she has mentioned that she was very excited about it because it has kept the integrity of the leather so that it's more similar to it in its undyed natural state. So let's see. So I just got this one on Friday, haven't used it yet. Look at that. So he definitely doesn't offer any resistance and lays flat. I haven't worked the spine or done anything, and you can see even if we do, so let's see, I can move him almost very similar to the way that I can move it in the undyed state. So he's moving, and I can fold him this way, and look at that, no wrinkles. So I think the reason that it wrinkles when you roll him on the old American Dream is because the leather is so stiff. So right, it's dry, it's cracking, but because this has stayed conditioned, it stayed conditioned, so it's more supple, so it's not going to create those wrinkles when moved. Now I don't have the deluxe version, but I saw Allie Brown's unboxing, and it seemed as if it was almost nearly the same squishiness, the same amount of pliability. So I would assume that whether you get classic or deluxe, you're still going to be very, very happy with the squishability of the new formula. So this one I just received today. He's just a couple hours old. Let's just take a minute to admire that once again. So here he is. So look at that. That's the first time I've opened him, and he just lays flat. Lays flat, no wrinkles. I can move him around. You know, I mean, he's not as pliable as the undyed version. I can squish him. Now I'm sure if I rolled him enough, I'm sure there probably would get some wrinkles. I don't want to go to that extent, but I can, you know, do this with him, and it's not creating the wrinkles because he's more conditioned and he's more similar to what he's like in the undyed state. So there you go. All right, well, if at all you were on the fence about purchasing the new American Dream leather because you haven't been happy with the previous leather because of its stiffness and dryness, you should definitely consider, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say, where I was going with that, but you should definitely consider purchasing the new leather because I think you'll be very, very happy with the new formula. Jennifer has done an amazing job. So Jennifer, if you see this, happy as always. These are beautiful. Again, this is Joy and Tranquility. Now I'm going to go online and try and buy the rest of the colors, right? Buy them all. So anyways, I hope this helps you guys. Thanks. Talk to you later.